Every political party in the New South Wales Parliament joined together today to pass the Steel Industry Protection Bill through the New South Wales Upper House.
Shooters, Fishers and Farmers Party supports Australian steel. We support the Illawarra.
We've said from day one this bill was about keeping jobs in regional areas. It's much easier to keep a job in regional areas than it is to have to create another one.
Every single member of this Parliament and every single person behind me is making a difference. But it'll only become a reality if Gareth Ward, if Lee Evans, if Shelley Hancock knock on the door, bang down the Premier's door and say, we need this bill to pass.
On behalf of steel workers in the Illawarra, and more importantly the community in the Illawarra, I'd like to really thank David from the Greens, the Shooters and Fishers, of course Labor, the Christian Democrats. We sincerely thank you for your support in this. It means a hell of a lot to us and the people of the Illawarra to have this bill finally passed.
The steel industry in New South Wales, and in fact Australia, but certainly New South Wales and the Illawarra, is a strategic industry. It's an industry that's important not just for jobs, but it's important for national security. We need to make sure that those jobs are not only preserved, but they're developed, that we continue to grow the steel business, and that we don't expose it to unfair competition of steel dumping and related chicanery coming out of mills in China, coming out of mills in South Korea, coming out of mills in India. I've been involved in business, especially in the steel side of things, for over 25 years. And I've watched the steady decline of manufacturing, especially as it relates to steel, using steel made in Australia, and us being forced to buy inferior products from overseas. Government procurement policy will be a key part of maintaining the critical mass of steel required for us to be able to maintain the industry, maintain the employment, and guarantee that this strategic industry continues. Specialty steels especially are something that we really got to think about, and the government shouldn't be closing its eyes to supporting, when it is, especially now under the Baird government, a major capital works expender on things like WestConnex and all the bridges and all the other things, wrought iron, you name it, they produce it and use it. We need to make sure that they use Australian steel first and be prepared to pay a higher price. I do not want to see a situation where we see trains, again, being manufactured in South Korea and nothing coming back to Australia, nothing coming back to New South Wales. Simply talking about providing maintenance jobs isn't bloody good enough.